Nice to see you! Today I decided to share my weird thoughts with you again while I'm working out on my Strider, since you liked it so much the last time. And since this year's my Valentines episode for you guys, I thought I can do it like this! Oh wait, I have to lean forward so that you can see it. And this here. I bought this, guess where? From the 99-cent store, of course. But when I bought it, I thought it will just glow. I didn't know that it would blink that suckingly. Look, it really sucks, right? Can you see it? It blinks, look. I don't want any of you to get a migraine from that. So, yeah, let's just throw this away. Oops. You know, I had a hindsight horn now, look, oops. Yeah, I think we can leave the horn away too. You wouldn't even see it with the framing that I have. And look at my new shirt. My brother's girlfriend, actually his wife now, gave this to me for my birthday. But since the snail mail from Europe to the US is very, very slow, it just arrived yesterday. And I love it. Today I would like to talk to you about musicals, about musical movies. Do you like musical movies? I love them, at least some of them, yeah. But did you notice when people have these nice songs and dancing and everything is so beautiful in the musicals, and sometimes the message is not that beautiful at all? Did you notice that? As the hippie girl that I am, I love the 60s and the 70s. And that's why I always loved the movie Grease, because of the dancing and the beautiful songs. Yeah, Grease lightning and all of that. I liked it. But then recently I was rewatching it and I thought like, wait, the message in Grease is pretty crappy. For everyone among you who doesn't know Grease, it's a love story, like a romantic comedy musical movie. It's about an Australian girl, a sweet Australian girl named Sandra Dee or Sandy. And Sandy is on holiday in the United States with her family. And there at the beach she meets Danny. And Danny is kind of a bad boy. But with Sandy, he's really nice and shows his soft side, and that's really sweet. But that's only the beginning of the movie. He basically promises her eternal love on the beach. He says, our love is just the beginning. Because he thinks that she would go back to Australia. But she doesn't go back to Australia, because then it is back to school. And Sandy's family has changed their plans. And then suddenly, Sandy is at Danny's high school. And then Sandy and Danny meet again. And then Danny the douchebag, as I like to call him, he pretends not to know her or not to like her, just to be cool in front of his friends. Yeah, what a douchebag, right? And then Sandy, like there's happening a lot in between. You should watch the movie, the songs are beautiful. And there's this funny scene with the bread and the hot dog. And yeah, I liked that, I thought it was really funny. But it's not PG-13. So, or kind of it is, because it's a cartoon that shows a sausage jumping into a hot dog bun. Yeah, you should watch that. You should watch that for yourself. But be aware that the message of Grease is shitty. Because, yeah, all the stuff in between happens, and in the end, Sandy changes completely. She starts to wear a leather jacket. I mean, nothing against leather jackets, they're pretty cool, actually. But Sandy changes completely, and it's out of character for her to wear that, and she starts to smoke. And then suddenly for Danny it's, yeah, you're the one I want! Yeah. F you, Danny the douchebag. So basically the message in Grease is, you're not good enough and you're not worthy of love. But if you change completely, maybe then someone will love you. Yeah, here! Honestly, fuck the funny scene with the hot dog bun, I don't care. The message in Grease is really shitty. Yeah, and then there's another movie, probably my favorite musical movie of all times. It's Hairspray. I love it so much. Hairspray! I mean the 2007 version with Nikki Blonsky. If you haven't seen it yet, go, stop the video, go watch it right now. Watch Hairspray right now. You can thank me later. Okay, the plot of Hairspray is, there's a girl and she lives in Baltimore and her name is Tracy, and Tracy is a little bit chubby, but she's really cool, she's happy and, you know, like bushy-tailed and bright-eyed and all of that. She's really cool and she can sing and dance, she's very talented. And she watches this dance show and everybody tries to tell her, no, you cannot be on TV, you're too fat. You're too fat for TV. Fat shaming! That was the basis of fat shaming. And this movie is set in the 60s. So we know now fat shaming comes from the 60s. No, I fear it's originated much earlier. Yeah, everybody tells Tracy she cannot be on TV, she cannot be a star because she is not good enough because she's too fat. But she's not, she's really cool, I love her. But luckily, Tracy is way too happy to listen to these jerks. Actually, her own mother tells her that too, but her own mother is also pretty chubby, and she's just scared that Tracy would get hurt. So the mother is probably the only one who has good intentions when telling her not to be on TV. Tracy basically is way too happy to give a fuck. And then she ends up on the TV show where she always wanted to be, and she's an amazing dancer. And she falls in love with this guy. Actually, she was in love with this guy before because she saw him dancing on TV and he was the lead dancer. And his name is Link. Yes, and Tracy is totally in love with Link. And everybody tells her, oh, you know, this is such a good-looking guy and you're way too fat to get him. He will never love you because you're too fat. But guess what? Tracy is dancing on the show, and again, she's way too happy and too busy dancing that she gives a fuck again about what the jerks say. And then, of course, she ends up getting him. I love that. They end up together as a happy couple. So the message in Hairspray is, be yourself and do what you love, and then things will work out for you. I love that. That's what I'm trying to do, even before I watched Hairspray. Isn't that beautiful? That's like law of attraction. Be yourself and believe in yourself and do what you love, and then things will work out for you. I mean, not like, you know, working out like on an air strider, but in life in general, what is even better? And I think that's a very beautiful message and a true message. That's also what I love about Hairspray. There are messages against racism. Because in the setting of Hairspray in Baltimore, back then it was pretty racist, and colored people were not allowed to dance on the show. And what I also love about this character, Tracy uses her fame that she got through the show, her attention, to go on a demonstration. And she doesn't care about her career, she goes for what she believes in, and that's so amazing, because she believes in equality and in integration. And the movie ends that Tracy's colored friends are allowed to dance on the show. And the sister of one of her friends, the little sister, who's an amazing dancer, she wins, because it's also kind of a beauty pageant. And she wins. She wins the pageant, and then the dance show is forever integrated, and it's beautiful, I love it. And there's this beautiful song that's called You Can Stop the Beat. And another song that I love that is connected to the demonstration scene is called Come So Far. My two favorite songs on Hairspray are Come So Far and You Can Stop the Beat. And you have to watch it, it's so beautiful. Go watch it right now! Oops, sorry, I hit the wall. Sorry, neighbor. Oops. Actually, I don't know if I should say that, but my neighbor is called Tracy too. And I love her, she's very sweet. I also love her name because it reminds me of Hairspray. And the other thing I want to talk to you about today is the multiverse. Because some of you mentioned it in the comments of my last Weird Thoughts on an Air Strider video. And so I thought, I've been always fascinated by the multiverse, so we have to talk about this today. Do you know the concept of the multiverse? Also known as the holographic multiverse. What is basically the same, but the one is holographic and the other one isn't. The concept of the multiverse means that there are infinite different versions of our universe, like different dimensions in a way, or like different versions of our universe. But I think it's the same, like different dimensions. I think so. Maybe you can share your thoughts on that in the comments. Oops. Maybe in an alternate universe this just wouldn't have happened. Might be. Pretty sure, actually. The concept of the multiverse means that there are different versions of our universe. Actually, an infinite number of different versions of our universe. And some are only slightly different from each other, and some are a lot different from each other. Someone explained it like if you would have a library, and this library has endless racks of books, and each book would be different by only one letter from the book next to it. Great, huh? So if this is the one book, and there's the other book, these two are only different by one letter. But the book that is all the way down the hall is very, very different from this one. So this is our universe, and the universe close to it is very, very similar. It has only some little differences. But another universe that is very far away, whatever that means in an infinite multiverse, would be very different. So maybe in an alternate universe that would be very close to ours, you can see that then the nail polish, wait, I have to show you, the nail polish on my right thumb, and you see that, it wouldn't be broken. It would be perfect in an alternate universe. And in another universe, that would be basically down the hall, maybe, I don't know, I wouldn't even have nails. No, I don't know, I hope I would have. Or maybe in an alternate universe that is all the way down the hall, I would be blonde. Maybe I would have short blonde hair and a black top with dogs on it. I don't know, I think anything is possible in an infinite multiverse with infinite versions of our universe and our reality. Let me know your thoughts on that, please, in the comments. And I was thinking that in a different universe, within the multiverse, Danny in Greece wouldn't have been such a douchebag. And he would have been nice to Sandy, like from the beginning. And then with all this idiot stuff wouldn't have happened. I mean, then we probably wouldn't have had a movie. Or we would just have had 2 hours of Danny and Sandy sitting on the beach. I don't know. And oh yeah, then the hot dog scene probably wouldn't have happened. So that would be a shame. Or maybe in an alternate universe that is all the way down the hall, I wouldn't like heavy metal. Maybe I would like pop music. No, I think, I really hope such a universe doesn't exist. No, I mean, no, there are some pop songs I like, honestly. But, yeah. I think you get what I mean, right? But I really love this idea of alternate universes. Some people also believe that we are kind of immortal because if I would die in this universe, I would continue living in another universe. Hopefully not as a pop music fan, but maybe that's better than death. I'm not sure. Sorry, no guys, I don't really have anything against pop music. I mean, not so much, but I could never love it the same way I love metal and rock and roll. Oh, you need to know that my first bands that I listened to were rock and roll bands from the 60s and 70s. Yeah, my very first band was Creedence Clearwater Revival. I love them. I still love them to this day, even so they are not existing anymore, but their music lives on. And I also love T-Rex and the Kings and the Beatles. I'm a very, very, very big Beatles fan. But yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, maybe you saw that. I just posted that last weekend. I posted that on Instagram because I realized last weekend that I believe that metal is the rock and roll of our time. Please let me know your thoughts on that as well in the comments. This was spontaneous. Okay, this has nothing to do with the multiverse, but it was spontaneous and I'm here today on my Astrider to share my weird thoughts with you again. I really didn't plan to talk about metal or rock and roll today. But I guess some things just happen naturally. Maybe that's also one of the beauties of the multiverse. I don't know. I guess in another universe that wouldn't have happened right now. For everyone out there who doesn't like metal, maybe that universe would be good for you. Maybe that's a comforting thought for people out there who don't like metal or rock and roll, like the pop music fans. No, sorry guys, there are pop songs that I like. By the way, my cat liked heavy metal. My cat Tiger Lily, she liked heavy metal. She came close to the computer when I was listening to heavy metal. Because I know that cats have very sensitive ears. They have kind of super hearing. And I didn't want to scare my cat, so I turned on my power metal stuff only on a very, very low volume. But then Tiger Lily, she went to the computer and she went to lay right next to the computer. She was cuddling my computer when I played power metal. Yeah, I had a metal cat. She was so amazing. She still lives in Switzerland with her primary family, but I doubt that she gets good metal music there. Poor Tiger Lily. Maybe in an alternate universe she does. Let's talk about time travel in a different video if you want that, but I just want to mention that some people believe that time travel, if it would be possible. Oh, I guess it is possible in another universe all the way down the hall. Yeah, but some people believe that time travel is interdimensional travel. It means if you want to go backwards or forward in time, you cannot do that on your own timeline or in your own universe. You would have to jump through different universes. If you would travel in time, you would end up in a different universe. So yeah, I guess if we believe in the multiverse, time travel is possible. I would like that. If time travel would be possible, I would go to Woodstock. Where would you go? Let me know in the comments. And let me know if you want a time travel video. I would make that for you as a late Valentine's gift. Before we end this video, I have one last thought for you. Because this morning I just thought about police dogs and about the name for police dogs and if it was a joke. Because you know, police dogs are called K9. The letter K and the number 9, right? K9. And I was thinking this morning, does it come from canine, from the Latin word for dogs, or for dog-like beings, for this family of dog-like beings? Was it a joke that they called them K9 because it sounds like the same? You know, canine is opposite to feline, what means cat. Let me know your thoughts on this as well. Woo! And you know, guys, happy Valentines and never stop dreaming! Woo! Oh, I always fall. I have to find a better ending for the videos on the Air Strider.